What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here. Hey there. And I'm going to be answering a question that I have here. Unfortunately, you can't see my computer screen, but it is, how much can you make selling Wildtree? If that's a question you have, this is the right video. I'm going to be very direct and straight to the point with you without beating around the bush, because this is very simple. It's not that complex, and I'm not saying that in some kind of like hyperbole, alright? I'm being serious. Having gotten around a lot of top earners in the network marketing space, the direct sales space, whatever you feel like calling it, people who have made consistent incomes, that is, like month after month, $500 a month, $3,000 a month, $10,000 a month and plus, every single one of them who I've gotten around, they all have one common concept that they apply in their business every single day. I'm going to share with you that really is the gasoline to fueling the engine in the car when you put your key in the ignition and step on the gas. That's going to make you go from 0 to 60, and it's going to determine how fast you can get there. So in a sense, it's going to determine how much money you can actually make. And I hope that's a good analogy when it paints the perspective for you, because there's no real secret out there. The big secret when it comes to the amount of money that you can make with Wildtree and in the network marketing space really comes down to this one thing. And people who don't know it, and I know some of you are like, Brando, just tell me, come on, get to the point. But I want to tell you, people who don't know this stuff, they grind their gears. They're like, I like to call them, grinders. People who are looking for the secret. People who are, always trying to find a backdoor strategy, or they'll make a sale once a month, or they'll make a sale once every 3 months, and every time it happens, it feels like magic. Therefore, they think there's some secret out there. Therefore, they eventually grind their gears and eventually quit. And if you don't want to fall into that category, the secret I'm about to share with you, alright, is an ever-growing list. Alright, it's your list. It's your list of contacts, people who like, know, and trust you, and you have to have it growing every single day. It's what will determine the amount of money that you can make, and it's what will determine how you actually make money, because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll go to their immediate sphere of influence, which there's nothing wrong with it, but if you don't have hundreds of thousands of friends and family, okay, of people who like, know, and trust you, which a lot of people just go to their friends and family and that's it, then I would suggest learning how, alright, to expand your sphere of influence. Learn how to grow your list, not once a week, not 7 days a week, but 200, I should say actually 24 hours a day, alright? Not 200 hours a day, but 24 hours a day. Learn how to grow it consecutively every single minute of the day. Learn how to get people who are wanting to know more about what it is that you have to offer, because the more people that you have that are wanting to connect with you about what it is that you have to offer, the more money you'll be able to make, the more opportunity you'll have to create a long-term, consistent, stable income. So I hope that makes sense. And if you fall into the category of what I did when I had this problem, which was not having any friends left, the NFL club, no friends left club. If you fall into the category of not having thousands of friends and family, your sphere of influence isn't that big, or if you don't even have a sphere of influence, okay, maybe you've already burnt through your friends and family, I wouldn't suggest going out there and cold market prospecting, like opening up the phone book and calling people. It's not effective. Best tip I would give you, learn how to leverage the internet and systems online. Learn how to attract an endless amount of people to you through systems online. This is what I did 15 months ago. Came across a person making a high multiple six-figure income using the internet, and they weren't doing home meetings or three-way calls, and people were coming to them in hordes every single day. And so I started model copying them less than a month, and 90 days later I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time. Last month I was able to, and going on track this month, to personally bring in a person per day in my primary business. So this works. It can work for you. It really comes down to, if you have a list and it's not growing every single day, or you don't have a list, alright, if you fall into the category of having a list but it's not growing every day, or you don't have a list, learn how to use systems online. And there's so many out there. Connecting with someone is the best thing you could do. It wasn't until I connected with someone that I was able to have a breakthrough. That way, if you decide to get started with Wildtree or another opportunity, you can take this and apply it and build a massive organization. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a wrap. I hope you got value out of it. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more, and ending with this video on how to actually build a business on the internet, whether that's with Wildtree or another network marketing opportunity. If you want to learn this skill to create time, freedom, leverage, and flexibility without doing anything technical, if you're willing to put in work, learn, you're open to learning, connect with me on my site. It's 123marketingtips.com, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.